Hi, Sabrina here, and welcome to my channel, Havoc Mayhem Creations, where this is part 2 of the baby Elvis. Now this part we're going to be showing how to make the pants and the cute little belt. So the items you're going to be needing for this project is 4-ply worsted weight yarn, and this is Super Saver Red Heart yarn that I'm using here. You're going to be needing glue to glue the gems in, and I'm using this kind of glue. This is like a bucket of bling, and it comes with like different kinds of gems in here, and this is what I pretty much use for the bling on the jackets and on the pants. For the belt, I use these. They're little snap how do you call it? I guess they're snaps. And I use these for the belts. They're easy to sew on. They have these little holes in there. I'm not sure if you can see that. They have holes in there so you can sew it onto the fabric. And I bought these. Now if you can't find these, you can also use a button, and I can show you exactly how to sew those on too. I just prefer using these because it just snaps off and on, and it's so easier to use. You're going to be needing a 4.5mm hook and a Tempest needle or yarn needle to sew in all your ends. So let's get started. Okay, we're going to start off by making the pants. So we're going to make a slip knot and chain up 46. To make a chain, you yarn over, and you're going to take this yarn and insert it into this loop. Just like so. Yarn over, take that yarn and insert into that loop. You just did 2 chains. Continue until you have a chain of 46. Okay, so once you have a chain of 46, we're going to make sure our chain is not twisted. I like to run my fingers all the way down the chain to make sure it's all in the same thing. And then I'm going to join it with our first chain. So you're going to put your hook into that first chain, yarn over, and pull that through the chain and through the other loop, just like so. Now what we're going to do is chain up 2. We're going to double crochet in each of the chains. To do a double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the chain, yarn over, pull the yarn through, yarn over, you're going to pull through 2 loops, then you're going to yarn over and pull through 2 loops. That's a double crochet. Let me show you one more time. Yarn over, insert your hook into the chain, yarn over, pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. Continue putting double crochets throughout the entire chain. 1 double crochet in each chain. Okay, so when you get to the end, you're going to slip stitch to join on the top of the chain 2. You're going to chain up 2. Now what we're going to work is a front post, back post of double crochet. To do that, you're going to yarn over, and you're going to insert your hook through the post and out the other side. So now the post of the double crochet is on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull the yarn from the back of the post and out. Then you're going to make a double crochet by yarning over, pulling through 2 loops, yarning over, and pull through 2 loops, just like so. That was a double crochet front post. Now to do a back post, you're going to yarn over, insert your hook from the back of the project, and the post is now going to be on, and you're going to put your hook through the other side of the post, and now the post is on the back of your hook. See that? You're going to yarn over, and you're going to pull the yarn through the post and out through the other side of the space in between them. So now you're going to do a double crochet by yarning over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, and pull through 2 loops, and that's a double crochet back post. Let me show you again. We're going to do a front post now. We're going to insert our hook through the front and out through the back of the post. Now the post is in the front of your hook. You're going to yarn over, pull that yarn through the post, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. Yarn over, insert your hook through the back and out through the other side, yarn over, pull that yarn right through there, see that? Then you're going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So now you did a front post, back post, front post, back post. And we're going to continue that pattern throughout the whole row here. So we just did a front and back post, now we're going to do a front post. So insert your hook, so the post is now on your front of your hook. Pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, yarn over, insert your hook through the back and out through the other side. Now the post is on the back of your hook and the project should be in the front of your hook, and you're going to pull the yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Continue that on through the whole row. Okay, so when you get to the end here, you're going to slip stitch on the top of the chain 2 to join, and we're going to chain up 2. For round 3 to 7, we're just going to double crochet all the way across. So we're just going to put 1 double crochet in each of the stitches, just like so, all the way around for rows 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So you're going to do 5 rows of just double crochet all the way around. So you should have a total of 7 rows, because these are 2. Then you're going to do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of just single crochet all the way around. I mean double crochet, sorry, not single. Okay, when you get to the end, slip stitch, chain 2, and repeat that again for another 4 more rows. So you should have a total of 7 rows, 1, 2, 3, and then another 4 rows of just double crocheting across. You can press pause for right now and do your 4 more rows. Should have a total of 7 rows of, and just do the double crochet. So it's 5 rows of double crochet, then you have these 2 rows as counted, so it's a total of 7. So I'm going to lead off of here. You can press pause for right now, catch up, and then come back. So I finished to the 7th row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 5 rows of just double crochet going around. We're going to slip stitch to join and chain up 2. We're going to double crochet in the same stitch as the chain 2, and that's counted as our first double crochet. Now we're going to double crochet 22 more stitches. So that it's going to be a total of 23 because we're counting this. So 23 stitches. So let's go to the second one. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. Which is our last stitch. So what you're going to do is join it with your chain 2 right here. So you're going to go right into your chain 2 and make a slip stitch to join. Now you just formed your first leg. See that? This is going to be one leg. That's the second leg. So now what we're going to do is chain up 2 and double crochet around for 4 more rows. So we're just going to double crochet and all the stitches going around. The 23 stitches that we just did, we're just going around that and building the length of this leg. Okay, now that we're finishing up right here, we're going to slip stitch on the top of the chain 2, chain up 2, and repeat that same row again. So we should have a total of 5 rows from the leg part. So there's 1 row right here. This is the second row. We're on the 3rd row, and we have to do 5 rows. So continue going on. You can press pause from here and catch up. And once you have that 5th row complete, you can come back and we'll do the bell bottom part of the leg. So take your time and press pause and catch up. Okay, so I've done 5 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to slip stitch on the top of the chain 2 to join. I'm going to chain up 2. And this round we're going to be increasing to make the flare of the bell bottom for the Elvis look. To do that, we're going to double crochet in the same stitch as the chain 2. The next stitch we're going to put 2 double crochets into the same stitch. So you're going to go 1 double crochet, you're going to go right back in that same stitch again and put another double crochet. So it should look like that. Okay, then the next one we're going to put 1 double crochet, the next stitch 2 double crochets. And we're repeating that pattern all the way around on this row. So it's 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and it makes a flare for the bottom of this pants. So I did 1 double crochet. Now I'm going to do 2 double crochets, 1 in the next, and 2 in the next. And just repeat that pattern all the way around until we get to the other side of the end of this round. Okay, my last stitch, I'm going to slip stitch on the top of our chain 2 to join, and I'm going to chain up 2. So now we finished row 6, and as you can see we have that flare already coming out. This round we're just going to double crochet in each of the stitches all the way around to make that flare more extreme at the end, to give it that look. So we're just double crocheting in each of the stitches all the way around for round 7. We're getting towards the end here, and I'm going to slip stitch on the top of the chain 2 to join. I'm going to chain up 1. This round we're basically going to be doing a single crochet all the way around. To do a single crochet, you insert your hook into the stitch. You're going to pull the yarn through. Then you're going to have 2 on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through 2. Again, you're going to go into your stitch, pull the yarn through, yarn over, and pull through 2. One more time. Insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull the yarn through, you have 2 on your hook, yarn over, and pull through 2. That's a single crochet. We're going to single crochet all the way around in each of the stitches. Okay, I'm at the end here, and I'm going to join with my first single crochet. Then we're going to get our scissors and fasten up from here. You want to take your yarn needle and sew this in. Okay, so this is what we have so far. We have one leg done. Now we have to work on the other side to make our other leg. So we're going to do the same thing we did on this side, So we're going to make a slip knot. And what I like to do is take that slip knot off before putting my hook in. And attach my hook. You see how that's one stitch? You're going to move to the next stitch over and attach your hook. Chain up 2. And we're going to double crochet in the next 23 stitches again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. Now what I'm going to do is join with my first, chain 2 to make the other leg hole. See that? Now we're going to double crochet another 4 rows of, and it'll be a total of 5 rows from this row here, another 4 more rows of double crochet going around. So you're going to chain up 2 and double crochet all the way around just like we did on the other leg for a total of 5 rows. So we're on our second row right now, so we have 4 more to go. You can press pause for right now and catch up, and I'm going to magically, with the camera, come back with all 5 rows complete. So if you need to catch up, press pause. Okay, so I've gone to my 5th row, as you can see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're going to do the same thing we did over here to make the flare, and we're going to chain up 2, double crochet in the same stitch as the chain 2. The next stitch you want to put 1 double crochet. The next stitch you want to put 2 double crochets. Next stitch, 1 double crochet. Next stitch, 2 double crochets. And you're repeating that pattern all the way around for this row. Next stitch, 1 double crochet. Next stitch, 2 double crochets. One double crochet, 2 double crochets. Okay, I'm at the end here and I'm going to slip stitch to join, chain up 2, and for this round we're just going to double crochet in each of the stitches all the way around to increase that flare of the bell bottom. Okay, so when you get to the end here, you're going to slip stitch to join, chain 1, and we're going to single crochet all the way around. So one single crochet in each of the stitches all the way around. I'll meet you there. Slip stitch to join, and we're going to fasten off. Now you want to sew in this end, and I'll do that off camera, but I want to take the yarn. You're going to use like about that much. It's about 12 inches. Thread your needle, and in the middle of the crotch area you want to sew in that little hole that we have here. If you look at your project, you have like a hole here. So put it together, and you're just going to start from one end and just do a basic little stitch. Doesn't have to be fancy. And it's just closing that crotch area up. Then I'm just going to thread in these loose ends, and that's it. Our pants are complete. Just glue on the gems, and we're done. Now let's move on to the belt. So this is our little pants for 0 to 3 months. Let's move on to the belt now. Okay, for the belt, we're going to make a slip knot, and we're going to chain up 46. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there's my chain of 46, and we are going to move from the third chain from the hook, so 1, 2, 3, and our third chain we're going to double crochet. Then we're going to double crochet in each of the chains all the way down. Okay, I'm on my last chain and I'm going to chain up one and turn my work around. Now I'm going to single crochet in each of the stitches going down on the other side. So I'm just single crocheting in each of the stitches on the second round for the belt. Okay, my last stitch here. Then we're going to chain up 2, turn your work around, and double crochet in each of the stitches going back on the next round. So we're on row 3 and we're going to double crochet all the way across. Okay, so when you get to the end of round 3, you're going to fasten off and sew in those ends. Okay, so this is our belt. Now we gotta make the buckle. So I'm gonna move that to the side. Make a slip knot. We're gonna chain up 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. You're going to half double crochet into the third chain from the hook. And to do a half double crochet, let me show you exactly. You're going to yarn over, insert your hook into the third chain from the hook, yarn over, pull the yarn through, yarn over, and pull through all 3. Show you again. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain, yarn over, pull the yarn through, yarn over, and pull through all 3. One more time. yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through all three. That's a half double crochet. So now we're going to half double crochet all the way to the end of this chain. Okay, when you get to the end, you're going to chain up one, turn your work around, and we're going to half double crochet again in each of the stitches. Okay, chain one, and we're just going to repeat this for a total of 5 rows. So we're just half double crocheting in each of the stitches all the way across for a total of 5 rows, and we're on row 3 right now. Chain up one, turn your work around. We're on row 4 now. We're half double crocheting all the way around. And well, not all the way around, down the road. Okay, on my last stitch, chain up one. This is our last row of half double crochet all the way around. So we're half double crocheting in each of the stitches going across. Now my kids are home. You can probably hear them in the background. They're outside playing. They're very loud. So I try to get my videos done as quick as I can before they get home. Okay, so when you get to the end here, what we're going to do now is chain up one, and we're going to single crochet all the way around the whole border of this. So we're going to go into each of the rows and just single crochet all the way around, giving it a nice clean border. When you get to the corners, you want to put 2 single crochets to keep it a corner. And just single crocheting all the way around. I have my loose end on the bottom there, so if you get confused with that little loose end flickering around, I crochet them in if they're in the row, so I don't have to do it later. So I'm at another corner, so I'm going to put 2 on this one to keep it that corner, and continue single crocheting all the way around the border, going in each of the rows. Got another corner here, put 2, and coming back around on the top here. And slip stitch on the top of your first single crochet to join. Fasten off and sew when you're in. Now again, you're going to need some more yarn, and this is about, say, 24 inches long, as you can see here. Thread your needle, we're going to take this now and sew it to the end of this. So you're going to line it up. You don't want it over the border. You want it in between there so it sticks out a bit. And you want to start sewing it from the middle here. The border wants to be sticking out, so you're just going to sew this all the way around. And as you see here, keep that border on top, so you want to go into where you have the half double crochets at. So that border is sticking out and you have it sewn on right there. See that? And working back down again. When you get to the end here, fold it so you can actually see where your border's at for the buckle, so you don't sew it in. And what I like to do is you can either fold it, or I just go in and out from one side to the other so I know I'm not going to get it, and just make my way back to the beginning here. Tie my ends together and sew them in, and our buckle is sewn on. Now with these little snaps, you want to sew them into the center and on the other side of the buckle, so right here and here. So when they snap together, it closes to the buckle. Now if you were to put a button right over the double crochets, and you want it to fit right through the holes of the double crochets, so when you put the put the button in, it goes right over the double crochets. So I don't have a button here, but I do have one of these blings. So say that the button is a little bit smaller than that, of course. You want it to fit right over, so it goes right into the holes. Understand? So, oh, actually I do have a button here. So if you were to do a button, it will go here and here. So when you're putting this on, you'll put it here over the double crochet and that double crochet. So when it's sewn on, you take your thing and you can put it right over and close it like that if you can't find the snaps, and that will close it. Okay, so I'm going to sew my snaps on and come back to you with mine finish. Okay, so I've gone ahead and glue in my snap, and that's in there. Not glue, I mean sewn on. Now to glue on blings. So when you're doing this, you can mix match, you can put different colors. It's all up to what you want to do. I'm just looking in here. I want to change it up. I always use gold. But I think I'm going to go with red today. Find the other one. There's two of these. I'll use two of these. So I just basically, before I glue them on, I'm going to be looking for everything that I need, and I place it to where I want it at before I glue on stuff. So make sure you do all that too. So I'm just looking to see what I have in here. I don't even know what I have in here yet. many pretty colors. Just take your time, find what you need to look for, you know. Doesn't have to be perfect. I think that one's too big. That's more the size. Okay, so as you can see there, that's pretty much how you put it on there. Make sure everything is lined up when you're gluing them on. Make sure that's on the same line and everything. And then just glue them on, you know. And allow it to dry before, you know, anything. The glue that I showed you, this one, it works really fast at drying. That's what I love about it. When you're using tacky glue or anything like that, it takes time to glue. So if you're going to use tacky glue, which does work, and that's what you can find in your stores, it just takes more time to dry. This one is way faster on drying, and it is really good. I love this glue. So until next time, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And please like, subscribe, and if you have any comments, just go ahead and comment below. I'm trying to get to all the comments I can whenever I have the time to. So if I don't get it to it today or tomorrow, I always get to it. So until next time, happy crocheting. Bye.